Good morning and welcome to Vlogust Day 4. Today I'm going to take a walk in the park for my exercise today. It's a beautiful day out. We had really loud thunderstorms overnight last night, but we woke up to a beautiful day. So I put a nice light colored shirt on to reflect the sunlight back because I wear a lot of black and it's really not good for walking in the park in the sun. Today's dinner is going to be really special. It's a meal that my brother invented. He knows I'd like to eat vegetarian, and it is a potato, tomato, and eggplant bake, and it's super delicious and it's really easy to make. Well, it is a little time consuming, but it's easy, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. So let's see how the day unfolds. Taking my walk in the park. Isn't it a gorgeous day? I need a few things at the supermarket, so I thought I would take the opportunity when we get there to show you how you can make some better choices at the supermarket. I don't mean by choosing organic over regular or something, because I know sometimes we can't even find everything to be organic, and sometimes it's really expensive. Like, I'm not willing to spend $3 on an organic avocado when I could get 2 for $3 on the regular avocado bin. But there are some things that I do when I can find things and I can't afford them. I do buy organic. But I even just want to talk to you about the ingredients that are in some food. So when we get to the supermarket, I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I told you I wanted to talk to you about ingredients. Now, sometimes you'll be shocked when you look at something like tomato paste and you think, okay, it's tomatoes. Look at all the ingredients on there. So I try to find one like this one. I know this is in a tube instead of a can, but if you look at the ingredients, it's just tomatoes and nothing else. Because everything else, even if they're the simplest ones, like if you look at the organic bread, it still contains citric acid. You know, if you see up top there. And I like the Cento one too, because it says, where is it? It says vine-ripened tomatoes and naturally derived citric acid. I also, when I buy bread, I try to go to the Italian bakery a lot. But sometimes in the supermarket they have these half loaves, and they don't really last that long because they don't have preservatives in them. But they sell them in these half loaves, so you can kind of get through it before anything goes bad. They're really good rye bread. Here I am in the regular sandwich bread aisle. Now this is the best bread that I can find in this aisle, the healthiest. And it says, our promise, never any artificial preservatives, colors, or flavors, and no high fructose corn syrup. Now if you look at the ingredients list, look how many ingredients are here. And now I'm going to show you one that's not even claiming to be healthy. But look at this ingredients list, and I really don't mean to be picking on individual brands, but I just want to show you that if you don't pay any attention, like look, high fructose corn syrup. I don't buy anything with high fructose corn syrup. And just look at all those unpronounceable ingredients that are in there. Well, it's interesting because my local supermarket has the local bakery. So here's Aversa's Bakery and Lycio's Bakery. They're the two big competing bakeries in the neighborhood. And they're kind of very different. Like when I want a sandwich roll, I like to get the Lycio's ones. But I want to make a hot sandwich that might have gravy or something on it, like a turkey sandwich with some gravy, I like to get the Aversa ones because they're a little harder on the outside and they hold up to gravy. And there are plenty of vegetables at the supermarket. And look, this is a whole organic section. This is new. They didn't have all this organic stuff before. And then this is the regular section. But look at all that. You can eat like a king here. Look at all the beautiful colors. The more colors you put into your diet, the more various nutrients you're going to get. So I don't mean to diss on the supermarket. I just wanted to point out that there's a lot of good food in the supermarket. But it takes a little research. It takes a couple minutes to just look at the ingredients and really find it. Like I really like this brand that's behind me here, Cento. They're a local Italian brand. And they really try with their ingredients. But there's that whole gigantic bread aisle. And most of that bread is just really not good for you. So Americans are always wondering why their stomachs are getting larger and why they're getting fat. If you eat white bread with all those high fructose corn syrup and preservatives and unpronounceable ingredients, that's what's making you fat. Okay, I never go out without stopping at the farm, but these are field-grown tomatoes at the farm, and I wanted to show you how ugly they are. But they're so beautiful on the inside, and I think a lot of people would be turned off by these just by the way they look. But what do you see when we cut into them? So I just got back from the supermarket and I thought, you know, I kind of sound like a snob, but I think it's important to be a food snob because, you know the old saying, you are what you eat. You really are. Food is life and food is health, and what you put on your body is the most important thing you're going to do all day. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to spend a lot of money on food or go to the fancy supermarket or always buy organic. It's just about making better choices. There's plenty of food in the supermarket that is really good for you. You just have to read the labels a little bit and see which ones have the fewest ingredients, and try not to get things that are overly processed or have tons of preservatives in them. Sometimes, you know, preservatives aren't always bad. We do have to have our food last for a time. There's plenty of food there if you're just willing to take a minute and look. So proudly be a food snob, and I'm gonna start a campaign. Be a food snob. Make it a hashtag. I'm a food snob. All right, I'll talk to you later. I love salad. So I made a little chicken salad. This is the chicken that's left over from the chicken with no tomatoes recipe. I couldn't eat the whole breast, it was so big. So I shredded it up a little in this bowl, and I put in some veganese. I'm not really a fan of mayonnaise, so I like to buy veganese, and this is my favorite one, the Follow Your Heart, the grapeseed oil. It tastes so good. And I put a tiny bit of Dijon mustard and just some salt and pepper, and that's how I make chicken salad. And I have these little rolls, little snack size rolls. And so I just had a salad, and then I'm gonna have this little tiny sandwich, and that's gonna be lunch. When I was at Whole Foods, I bought this candle. Ascendant Masters and Guides, a Reiki Energy Charge Candle. May I open my mind to receive wisdom from higher powers. Allow their guidance to lead me to peace and tranquility all the days of my life.